18 Wheel Talk. And action. Action. Welcome to the 18 Wheel Talk podcast show. Woo, woo, woo. We're going to take you on a roller coaster ride of the 18 Wheel Talk kind. You have microphone problems?
I'll just look and see what I'm looking at.
What you looking at? Huh? Huh? Oh, what is it?
Your chair.
Oh.
Ow. You're good. You're fine.
Is that better?
It's fine. You're good.
Okay.
It's a bueno.
Welcome to the show. Hi,
Hey.
Janet.
Hi, Patrick.
How you doing?
Good.
You doing good?
You were welcoming us to the show.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. It's not just a podcast show for truckers.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not.
We're going to have a little laugh, a little humor, and a little what's going on today, Patrick?
We are going to talk about pets.
Oh, I like pets.
Pets.
What type of
Pre-pandemic, post-pandemic. No, we're talking pets.
pets?
Pets in the summer because it's
Yeah, it's
summertime,
definitely summer.
summertime.
Summertime.
And in Arizona, it's summertime almost all the time.
Isn't that the truth?
Just saying. So yeah, we're going to talk about pets.
That could be a fun talk.
Our furry four-legged friends.
We're owned by two.
Huh. Say that 5 times fast. That.
That joke never gets old much.
Much.
We're owned by two pets.
So anyways, if you got us in your earbuds and you're listening to us on your favorite podcast player, that's awesome. Welcome. Leave us a review, will you? If we make you laugh, make your day in any way. Oh, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Leave us a 5-star review. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what we're doing wrong. Let us know what you want us to do about it. You know what I mean?
Let us know how crazy Patrick is.
Well,
I mean, how funny Patrick is.
that's how crazy Janet is.
I'm not crazy.
You are.
I'm perfectly normal.
You're right. You're not crazy. You're cray. And if you're watching us on YouTube, welcome. Smash the like button. Give us a like. Subscribe. Hit the ding-a-ling bell. Get notified.
He's the ding-a-ling bell. It's on top of his head.
Ding-a-ling.
Anyway.
She's the blonde one. Wait, hey, who's
who
back
that?
there? Peanut Gallery.
You're the peanut gallery.
So anyway, smash the like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any episodes. We greatly appreciate it.
Sink is here.
Yeah, because if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, it's pretty easy. Scroll down. I think it's about midway. You can leave us a review. And if you're on Android, the easiest way is to go to Podchaser.
Mm-hmm.
You can leave us a review there or on our website.
True.
It's not time to end the show, Janet. You can't be doing that.
Oh, okay. Just testing you.
Uh-huh. All right, well, that's all, folks. See ya. So anyways, leave us a review. Please leave us a review.
Patrick.
I dare you to leave us a review.
Patrick.
What?
Start the show.
I did.
Not.
I told everybody we're going to talk about pets.
And that was it. And then you said, leave us a review.
Yeah, and I said that if you're listening to us in your ears, leave it. Continue, Janet.
So our background, we're owned by two pets. We have pugs. You know what they are?
What are they?
Brachiocephalic.
But what?
Look at me using big words.
What?
You
Say
know
that
what
again.
Brachiocephalic.
What the hell's a brachiocephalic?
Look at you using big words.
I even said it.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Short nosed, mush face, pushed in nose.
Why don't you just say that?
Because they're brachiocephalic.
Well, talk English.
I did.
No, say pushed in nose and scrunched up face.
Okay, so to the best of my knowledge.
So anyways, if they have a short nose and a squishy face.
And bulging eyes usually.
That's because they got a pushed up nose.
Mm-hmm. which is cuter than the Dickens. However, health-wise, it's not good for them.
Okay.
Makes it hard for them
So
to breathe.
anyways, if they have, all right, we own 2 pugs.
They own us.
Yeah.
And I believe there's 16 breeds that fall under that category, but that doesn't include all the mixed breeds. You know.
Okay.
Mama was a pug, dad was a Pekingese, type of.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or dad was a Chihuahua.
Peek-a-poo, Pikachu.
Pikachu? Not Pikachu.
I'm sorry, pug-a-poo.
Pug-a-poo. Yeah, none of those. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Our girls are Cushla,
Yep.
Daddy's girl. She's
girl.
9. Yeah, and she's a
sassy as ever.
Black triple coat, sassy ass pug.
Oh my god.
Sassy pants.
Mm-hmm. Good swift kick in the arse.
And her sister, both biologically and because they're both in our house, is Cailin.
What?
She's 8.5, and she's a double coat.
Yes.
And she's fawn.
Fawn double coat.
And they're both sassy pants.
Beverage time.
And they both have a lot of hair. Cushla has more than Cailin, but boy, Cailin, you can brush that butt for a long time before it quits giving up hair any time of year. But Cushla, she will come up to you and she will lean back so you can brush her chest.
Yeah, she'll sit there. You can brush her all day long.
You have to tell her, okay, it's your sister's turn.
Yep.
When you get the brush full of hair, you say, it's your sister's turn. And then they'll swap. And then you brush Cailin for a while. And then you say, oh, you clean the brush. Okay, it's your sister's turn. And they're real good about swapping. You can tell they've both been brushed a lot, that they don't fight over it.
This is true.
This
is true.
But usually double coat, triple coat dogs are really not heat friendly. So because of that, we took them from upstate New York to Phoenix.
Yeah. So let's see. A triple coat is defined as it's got the outer coat hairs.
Yep.
Then there's another coat kind of in the middle, and then there's like a downy like fluffy coat underneath.
It's fluffy.
So most breeds that have them that would be known more wintry type dogs like huskies, Saint Bernards,
Newfoundlands, Bernese mountain dogs.
Yeah.
More
like wintry type dogs.
Yeah, dogs.
Like I think pointers. I think are fall close to that. They might be a double coat.
I'm not sure. I just know
they're
that
like a hunting dog.
The big, long-haired, thick-coated dogs you see all the time up north or in the mountains.
The shaggy dogs.
The shaggy dogs. Yeah, the
like
shaggy
chow.
Chows, yes.
Pomeranians.
Not a Pomeranian.
Yeah, Pomeranians. They're the small little hairy dogs.
Yeah, but I don't think they're a triple coat. They might be. I could be wrong.
They might be. They might be. They look like a fox stuck their finger in the light socket. Poof.
Or a miniature chow. Anyway.
Oh wait, they look more like foxes with poofy hair.
Usually it's bloodlines, but because bloodlines have been crossed so many times, breeds that normally don't have a triple coat, like a pug. Pugs used to have a really sleek coat, long legs, etc. Now have thicker coats, more coats, because they've been crossbred so many times.
Yep.
The ancient Chinese pug, because they're from royalty, of course, because they're pugs, had long legs and a little bit longer nose and a single coat.
Okay.
But nowadays, pugs have smush-faced and double or triple coats and a little bit shorter.
Pugs always had a short nose.
Not as short as they are now.
Right, but they've always had a short style nose.
Yes, and a curly tail.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now you know. So anyway, we live in Arizona, Phoenix, the queen of heat.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the queen of heat. You know why I call it that, don't you?
Why?
100 days of
100 days of 100.
What's that mean? For people that don't know, what's 100 days of 100?
It's 100 days of 100 degrees or more here in Arizona. It usually falls between Memorial Day and Labor Day.
Well, usually I think it's like July to mid-September, something like that. But it's not just daytime; it's nighttime too.
Yeah, 100 days of 100.
And night.
Day and night. Yep.
Once it starts hitting 100 at night and staying 100 at night,
It's kind of like Alaska when they go 6 months of daylight, 6 months of nighttime.
Yeah, we go 6 months of 100.
We go 6 months of 100 or better day and
then
night.
yeah, and then 6 months of 90.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we, like I said, probably not the best place to bring a brachiocephalic triple coat dog, but we did, and we make it work. So that's why I think
that's our babies,
and I think that's why we're really qualified to talk about how to care for a dog in the summer. Because if you get a dog, I don't care what breed, I don't care where you live, the dog deserves your love and your attention.
I agree.
You don't just get a dog, tie it up, chain it up to a doghouse and forget about it.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, just don't bother.
No. I mean, yeah, all right. So we're coming out of a pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody that had animals were like, the animals are like loving this. They're like, we get all this attention now. What the heck? Now we're starting to come out. People are starting to go back to work. The pets are like, what the
Where did
fuck?
they go?
So,
and what's worse is a bunch of people went and adopted pets
because
rescued, they were home
adopted,
and rescued.
Right.
And now they're taking them all back to the shelters or just leaving them on the streets.
Because now they don't have time.
I don't have time for this anymore.
I have to go back to work.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
So let's move on and talk about some things to consider when you're taking care of a pet in extreme heat. It's kind of like taking care of them in extreme cold in certain ways. You know, some of the same things apply. You have to consider temperatures, for instance, and their feet. Mm-hmm. Whether it's really hot or really cold, you got to take care of a dog's feet, for instance. But some things apply, some not. So let's, talk about how hot it gets,
I know. What do you know?
Well, I know that it's always hotter on asphalt, cement, pavers, patio, your wood deck, any outside surface than whatever the temperature is.
Well, it's like riding a motorcycle. If you're doing 65 miles an hour and it's 60 degrees out, it's going to feel like it's 35.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you use that. So if it's, say, 97 degrees out. Okay. And you're on concrete, like a sidewalk. Some driveways are made of concrete, some bike paths.
Yeah.
The temperature on the ground, it might be 90, 97 outside, but the concrete is like 140, 150 degrees.
Wow. And asphalt's hotter, isn't
it? You've heard the term, it's so hot you can fry an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, you can pretty much fry an egg on it.
Oh, yeah. No, you can here in Arizona.
Oh, here in Arizona.
When I first moved to Arizona back in the early 80s, I did that.
You got to, because it's like I got to see.
I don't think we did that with Kyle.
Oh, you know what? We should.
We could do that with Kyle.
We should do that, and then we should film it.
Yeah, we'll do that with Kyle.
Yeah.
Note to self.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway.
So asphalt. So concrete gets that hot. Asphalt, which is the roads we drive on.
For the most part, yes.
If it's 97 degrees out, it's 150 degrees or even more.
Yeah, and you also see like the paths that are in parks.
Mm-hmm.
And like the jogging paths in like schools, and baseball diamonds.
Track fields.
That's what I was trying to think of. I ran track. Anyway, all of that is asphalt.
Asphalt. Well, they've changed it to like a rubbery type.
Used to be asphalt.
Used to be asphalt, but now they're more.
Yay.
Well,
I know.
You know what I mean. It's like they took a bunch of old tires, shredded them up, and molded it into something.
Yeah, no, I got you.
So,
but then that's even hotter, isn't it?
I don't know.
Than concrete?
I don't believe so. It's supposed to be safer.
No, I'm talking about regular asphalt. It's like 150 to 160 compared to 145 to 150.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm talking. I'm not talking about the rubber.
Oh yeah, sorry. Cement gets to be about 145. Asphalt is 150 or more.
Okay, now we're on the same
because
page.
It's black and it absorbs the heat.
But that's also why a lot of homeowners out here and down in Florida, when I had my house, my patio around my whole patio around, my deck or my pool and everything.
Yeah.
Was that cool concrete or whatever it's called.
Right. There's a special kind of concrete.
So that it didn't get hot because not just my feet. I had Taz, my Rottweiler.
Yeah, your little what
Toy
breed?
schnauzer.
She was a toy schnauzer, but she
6
had a bark.
pounds.
She had a bark of a Rottweiler.
Anyway,
Don't ask me how I know.
That's the whole story. But anyway, I had my house.
I should tell the story.
You can tell the story.
All right. So Taz, being a
Rottweiler.
What breed was Taz?
Toy schnauzer.
Toy schnauzer. She weighed like
6
nothing.
pounds.
She weighed nothing. You know, you could sneeze and blow her down the hall. Okay. well, Miss Janet calls me up and says, "Hey, I need you to do me a favor." I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" Janet says to me, "What's Janet say?"
I locked my keys in my car. The first time I've only done it in my life, or the first time and the only time ever.
I think it was a ploy to get me to come meet her.
I bought you dinner, please.
I bought you dinner. So, anyways, she calls me up and says, "I need you to do me a favor." And I go, "Okay, what's up?" She goes, "I need you to break into my house." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Well, she goes, "I'm going to tell you how to break into my house, and you're the only one I think of that is small enough to do it."
Skinny enough, because back then he wasn't fed like I feed him.
So I'm like, okay. So I got her on the phone, and she's like, I go, "Okay, I got it open." She goes, "Last minute, as I'm getting ready to climb through the window, oh, by the way, I have a dog." Doesn't tell me what kind of dog it was. I'm like, all right. She says, "Don't worry, she's friendly."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Okay, sure, no problem." So I hang up with her. I climb through the window. Now I'm climbing through the window. There's
upside down.
There's a futon below. Well, my foot got caught
in the window
as I was coming through, and I ended up upside down on the futon, and I hear this dog barking coming down. I'm like, "Oh no, shit! Here comes the Rottweiler," because that's what it sounded like. And this little itty bitty toy schnauzer comes around the corner, starts licking my face. I'm like, "You gotta be kidding!" And she wouldn't leave me alone. She's like, "Oh my God, a man!" So I had to pick her up because she was just like jumping up and down in between my feet. I'm like, "I'm gonna step on you, squish you."
So he had to pick her up and carry her around the house.
Scooped her up, shoved her under my armpit. I was like, "All right," and that's all she wanted. She just wanted me to hold her.
Yeah.
Your 6-pound Rottweiler.
That's
all right.
right.
Anyways, that was the story.
So anyway, let's get back to summer.
Good times.
Taz had been out here too, and Taz had booties also, and a raincoat and everything else, just like every dog should. So if you have the ability to walk your dog before the sun comes up in places like South Texas, Arizona,
anywhere,
California,
New Mexico,
Utah, Nevada, any place where it gets really hot, if you can walk your dog before the sun comes up, please do.
Anything that's a little cooler, it's always better.
Yeah,
cooler is better. And if you like, just take precautions, because here in Phoenix, by August,
the asphalt, when you step on it, the asphalt gets hot enough.
You can actually feel
it move.
You can feel it move under your feet.
That beautiful 100 days of 100.
Mm-hmm. That's why. If you ever see, roads that rut.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the asphalt got so hot that it buckled.
Yeah, you can see that on some of the back roads here where they're asphalt and they've had semis on them a lot.
Yep.
There's some really deep ruts. Boy, you don't want on those in a motorcycle.
No, God, no.
So anyway.
It's like you get on that road, you get off it really quick.
So by then the asphalt, even at 5 a.m., I've got to put booties on the girls because the asphalt's going to burn and we got to cross the road
to get to the grassy
area, to get to the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
And morning air, after it's been hot for that many days in a row, it's still stifling. It's not refreshing.
Yeah, it's not refreshing.
And if you take a big deep breath and it's hot, guess what? It's hot for your pets too. They just can't say, "Hey, take me inside. I don't like the fresh air."
What the fuck are you doing? It's hot out.
That's right.
But then again, it's like we go out on the patio to cook on the barbecue. They got to be outside. Oh my God. So I got to yell at them and say, "Get inside where it's cool." Because no, I'm not going to be out here that long. Get out of here. Go.
Yeah. Someone has to be near her mother.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if your dog is panting,
spoiled.
That's how they regulate their heat.
What?
Yeah. And if they pant really hard, that means that they're hotter.
Yeah. The harder they pant, the hotter they are. And that's, they're just trying to cool their body. It's like we sweat. Animals can't sweat, or pets can't sweat. Dogs can't sweat.
Yeah.
So
other animals can, some can't.
Yeah, but dogs pant to cool themselves down.
And if their tongue is dripping,
they're really hot. Then you gotta hose them down.
Or give them a drink.
Or try to get them to drink. But yeah, you gotta try to cool them down.
You can take the pug to water, but you can't make the pug drink. Is that what you're saying? You gotta see the look he just gave me.
I brought many a pug to water to make them drink.
Yeah, he picks their back feet up and tries to get them to drink.
And about drowned them.
He wheelbarrows them and tries to get
them.
Get a drink.
Drink.
You're hot. You got a drink.
Take a drink. So they'll run their tongue to the water. Go, oh, this is ice cold. I like this.
So anyway, I know that some people are thinking, well, the whole panting is basic knowledge, but I guarantee you, someone out there is going, I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What you talking about?
Yeah, the whole extreme heat thing. So when we're talking about pugs and this asphalt and the cement and everything else, I don't like putting them on, but I like watching them when they're on.
Oh God, when
booties.
When we first started putting booties on our girls,
every season,
it's like the first time they're doing this, like what the hell? And when they walk, they're kicking their feet, like get these off of me.
They prance. That's what I call it.
Yeah, prance. They do. Oh my God, it's like putting a shoe on a kid.
Every funny video you've ever seen of a dog with booties on, every season when we start putting booties on our girls again, it's that times 2
every year. Oh,
every year. And it doesn't matter which type, because there's 2 types that we have used. I'm sure there's others out there, but we're familiar with 2 of them.
Yeah, we use, I wish I could remember the name, but I'll anything that we mention in here, we'll put a link in the show notes. So that way, in case anybody's interested or didn't know, like, wow, I didn't know they made stuff like this. Anything that we use, I'll put a link in the show notes for you. But we use these, I think they're called paws. I'm not sure.
With a Z, I think.
I think so.
I think we'll put a link in.
But they look like little disposable balloons.
But they're not.
They're thicker.
Yes.
Right. So they're made for them.
And they don't get hot. The tops doesn't get hot.
They're
not like a regular balloon would.
Their feet get hot, like clammy, like sweaty hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they've been like, on hot days, you got socks and shoes on, your feet get hot. That's what
they don't get burnt.
Right. And I think they come like 12. I think it's like 12 to a pack.
Or 24. There's 2 size packs you can get.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're going to put a link in the show notes for it. But it's so funny when we put them on. Every time I take them out, and because we got the bright orange ones. So
people always comment.
So it's like when Cushla, the black pug, has them on, they stand out.
She looks like a road sign.
Yeah. And it's funny because we always get complimented on the booties.
Mm-hmm.
Always, especially when they got the orange balloons on their feet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never known that. I never saw those before. Those are cute. Where'd you get them?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, your dogs look so cute with the little booties, and they walk so nice.
Yeah.
They didn't see the 3 days of practice in the house.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't just wandering around the house trying to get them used to them.
Yeah.
And then
those are great for traveling, though.
Yes. Because because they're compact.
They're very compact. Even a 12-pack is really small.
And you can get, I'd say between 3 and 4 uses on it if you're careful.
We get more than that.
But if you're on an average,
now,
you should be able to get
my nails. I can get them on, but it's hard, and I haven't torn one with my nails.
Yeah, they're not the easiest.
It's more difficult.
They're not the easiest to put on, but when you get them on and they get used to them,
they're fine.
One of the keys is great. They can't kick them off.
Well,
oh my God.
One of the keys is to put it just over their pads and not pull it up high.
Right.
With the balloon style ones.
Right.
People try pulling them up too high, and that's a problem.
And that's when their nails poke through.
Yeah, or when they start messing with it.
Yep.
If you just get it over their pads, it's loose enough on their paw that they're fine with it.
Exactly.
But anyway,
I seem to do a good job at it.
Yeah, you do. And then the other style are the rubber sole ones.
Yep, like police dogs use.
Yeah, like exactly, where the canvas top and then the Velcro wrap around.
They come in various sizes, but they don't come small enough for a pug.
Well,
we do have a small. They don't come any smaller.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
They do come smaller. The problem is Cushla's back left knee.
You're
And-
gonna.
And the way it turns out, it's hard to get her to stand flat on her foot. You got to get your dog to stand really flat to get.
You know how I do that, right?
How?
When I slide her foot in it, and I lean her, I push her so that I kind of lean into her so that she has to put pressure down on it, and then I wrap the Velcro around it.
So you're saying
because it makes her it makes her put her foot flat.
You're saying you push the pug around?
Yeah, I bully the pug.
You bully the pug?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Patrick!
Have you ever been sideswiped by a pug?
Yes.
Holy crap!
Man,
It's like getting hit by a brick.
Especially if you're laying down.
Oh my God! Body check.
When they body check you, holy moly!
Ay.
If you're asleep, they can wake you up. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Our pugs weigh 22 pounds. Okay.
Yes.
But when they lay down or they don't want to move, it's like an instant 500 pounds. I don't care who you
walk
are.
Across you and you're asleep.
It's like, oh, Jesus.
One paw weighs 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
Mhm.
I had them both lie on one arm. It fell asleep instantly. I'm like, get off of me.
They woke you up one time when they
Oh,
laid down.
God.
Your arm woke up. You woke up and your arm was sore. You're like, why is my arm sore? I'm like, you took a nap with the girls.
What do they do? Lie on me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
both of them on
It's
the
like
same
two
arm.
sandbags.
Anyway, so
Oh my God.
they did take a while to get them used to them every spring, but once they're used to them, they're fine.
Yeah.
And
It's like they know, like early in the morning when it's cooler out, as it gets closer and to middle summer and it's 100 degrees of 100 steady, then we put them on all the time.
Yeah, and people ask me, well, how do you know if the asphalt's hot?
Go outside and put your foot on. Sorry.
They've never seen me go outside in the morning barefoot
Mhm.
on the sidewalk. Well, first of all, if I step out on our sidewalk and it's hot, that's an automatic. But if the sidewalk's warm and the asphalt, I go outside and I touch asphalt with my foot. If it's burning me, it's
So
burning
what you're
them.
saying is you touch ass with your foot?
No. All right, it's been a little while. Good Lord, save me.
Good Lord, baby Jesus, help me.
So
Wait a minute.
let's get talking.
If you want to see the look on Janet's face, go to 18wheeltalk.com/YouTube. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up.
Okay.
I
So
love
let's
you,
talk
darling.
about I love you too. You're lucky I love you. That's a whole nother episode.
Seriously.
So let's talk about how to keep them from overheating
you
so
know-
fast.
we didn't have to do this episode if you're gonna get cranky. Feisty.
Yes, you are.
Damn, I thought you were allergic to cats.
That means I'm allergic to you.
Are you getting hungry? You must be. You're getting crabby. Is it Tequila Tuesday? Margarita Mondays?
It's Tequila Tuesday.
It's one of those days. It's drink
Anyway.
a cold beverage Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
It's a Tequila
Pick a
Tuesday
day.
every day. Okay. Anyway.
Don't forget, we put out new episodes every
Every-
Tuesday.
Yeah. So therefore it's Tequila Tuesday.
Just so
It's
you know.
always Tequila Tuesday.
Yeah, every day's Tuesday. Whoa! Anyways, so another way we control our girls and try to keep them from overheating is we have
Cool colors.
cool, and actually cool with a K.
Mhm. And
It's
they
a-
really work.
It's like a canvas on one side, mesh on the other, on the mesh on the inside, canvas on the outside. It's like a sleeve with a Velcro end.
Yep.
And you slide in like a cooler strip.
It's ice packs.
It's like
Like little mini ice packs.
little mini ice bubbles, and it's in a strip, and it slides right in there.
They're very cool.
Yes.
Pun intended.
Yeah. They really are. They really work.
And they do. And they make them in all sizes. And the collars are adjustable.
Yep.
So if you buy the small one or the medium one,
Yeah, they are
it's
adjustable.
got a couple inches of play where you can
We almost have to go up a size because our girls are.
losing weight.
Yes.
So anyway, So-
spoiled rotten.
um,
I was gonna say spoiled rotten.
they last long enough. We talk about the ice packs being reusable. I bought these when I lived in New York.
Uh-huh.
So they're now 7 years old.
Yeah.
maybe 8. I think
So
7.
they're pretty
7.
good. I don't know. I think they still make them.
Oh, I know they do. I've
So
looked them up. They still make them, but I'm just saying they're definitely durable because I've had them for 7 years now. Or, you know, we have, and 7 years ago is when I bought them. So they've made it through 7 summers.
and our girls know that when they hear the ice packs come out of they know it's time to go for a walk.
Yeah. I'm just amazed they're not going nuts right now with that word being said so much.
Hey, sorry.
Anyway, we also take, so that helps them so they don't start panting so quickly.
We also take a bottle of water.
Yeah, and we take a bottle of water with us.
We have one of those like
sport bottles,
water bottles that you get.
Yeah.
That because our girls are spoiled rotten. I mean, drink out of a bottle.
They're trained to drink out of a bottle.
They're spoiled rotten.
They're trained to drink out of a bottle. It makes it convenient.
I feel like the, you know, when the boxer's in the corner, you know, and the trainer's talking to them and they're squirting water in their mouth.
Yep.
When the pugs open their mouth, I'm the trainer.
Well, it's really cute because they're really good at drinking out of bottles. They were both bottle babies. What can I say?
So they know that when Papa's got the bottle, it's like they're very leery around me to take a drink.
We also have one especially that used to drink out of a spray bottle. Very cutely drink out of a spray bottle. Mama would spray the plants and then she'd water the plants and then she'd water the pugs. And Papa cured her of that.
I'm spoiled.
I'm gonna spoil you.
Spoil you.
So anyway, so we have the sport bottle, and they drink really well out of it, which is really convenient because I took a 2-bottle wine carrier that has it's soft and it has a strap like for the wrist.
Neoprene. It's made of neoprene.
Yeah, and it's got like a strap for your wrist at the top, and then I put the sport bottle in one side, and I put their doggy bags in the other for picking up poop. So when they go for a walk, I've got everything I need with me.
Yep. You do.
So they can get their drinks and I can take care of their business because you got to pick up after your animals, people.
Yeah.
Wish the neighborhood knew that.
Yeah. Some places it's a law.
So it's the law, I think, everywhere. People just ignore it. The other way that we do is like if longer walks or if we go somewhere, we take this
we have collapsible bowls.
Collapsible bowl. It's like a neoprene rubber bowl.
Yeah, it's a rubber bowl that collapses.
That we got when we were at a D-backs game.
Yes.
From one of the
they do
dog days of summer.
Yep. They used to have bring your dog to the baseball game.
And they were giving away all this different stuff. And we stopped at one of the booths and they had these and we were able to
Best way to describe it is anybody that's ever gone camping, the collapsible. Remember when the collapsible cups came out?
Yeah, it's like that.
It's similar to that, folds up flat.
Only it's rubber. So, and they know what that is. They know if I've got water for me, I can uncollapse, the bowl, make it the bowl again and pour water from my water bottle into there for them. And they're good with that. They'll drink out of that too. Frankie likes that better. Cushla likes the bowl or the bottle better.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's all good.
Spoiled.
So then when we get home from a walk, we take them straight to the water bowl again. He wheelbarrows them to the bowl.
Well, usually before we go, we'll take their water bowl and we'll
rinse it out.
Rinse it out. Put fresh water in it with ice. So it's nice. By the time we get back, it's nice, ice and cold.
Yes.
And that usually helps.
Yeah, they pretty much will go straight to the water bowl if it's got ice in it.
Now, the new thing that we just got, which I find is hilarious, is we got a cooling mat.
Yes.
Okay. It's basically it's a mat. It's kind of like a mini water bed. That's the way.
Yeah, it's like 18 by 2 foot.
It's only about
18 inches by 2
yay thick. You put ours we put about 2 gallons of water in it.
Yeah.
And the colder the water, the cooler the mat is.
Yes.
And so as they lie on it, it helps cool them out. Well, they looked at it like, what the hell is this?
Couldn't get them near it. I even put them on it and sat next to them. They'd sit there, but as soon as I moved, they moved.
So what I did was I pulled it out. They got this big ass teddy bear that they lie on.
Yes.
So I went to lie on the mat and I pulled the teddy bear out, made it look like the teddy bear crawled over and lied. Cushla walked over, our black pug walked over, just lied right on it and was like, "Oh, hey, Dad, what's up?"
Yeah, as soon as Teddy Bear was on, she was fine.
And she lied there. And I tried getting Cailin, or who I call Frankie, because she reminds me of
Frank the Pug.
Frank the Pug from Men in Black. So I call her Frankie because she's a girl. So I tried getting Frankie over. She wouldn't have nothing to do with it.
She will eventually.
Yeah, eventually. I think I'll try to
She
get her
on it, but she'll get there.
I'll keep working with her.
Yeah. But I
anyways,
just thought it was really funny.
You know, for the price, it's not bad. Like I said, for everything that we talk about, like the cool collars, the booties, all that stuff.
Very reasonably priced too.
We'll put links in the show notes. Various priced. I mean, some of the stuff can get expensive, but they also have cooling beds that you plug in. Yeah,
which is fine, but I didn't want one because what if you have a power outage? That's not going to help you. This thing, you don't need power.
Right.
You just need water.
Yep. Just need water. Just add water because it has like a cooling gel or something in it.
Yeah, something
I think.
That. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how it works, but it reminds me of, it's like a canvas, so it's durable. It's got a durable outer layer.
Puncture resistant,
but
not puncture proof.
It's resistant
though, definitely.
Back in the 80s when everybody had water beds, remember?
Yeah, I had one.
It's like when the mattress, when you just didn't have like the protective, if you just lied on the mattress, didn't matter what temperature the water was, that mattress had a nice cool.
Yeah. But this, I have to tell you, since you're comparing it to a waterbed, this is a lot thicker than a waterbed mattress.
Oh yeah, because it's got to resist the dogs walking.
Yes.
But like I said, it just has that cool feel. Like if you put your face on there on the waterbed, you're like, oh, this is nice and cold. But if you slept on it,
yeah,
you woke up freezing because your body temperature dropped like a rock.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Or the cat came over and poked a hole in it. You woke up in the swimming pool.
Or someone stuck a knife through it.
Yeah, something.
Or anyway, so there are.
Sounds like we've had some waterbed hiccups.
There's also cooling vests that you can get for your pets. They're similar.
Those are cool.
Pun intended.
Cool looking, I should say.
Yes, I've seen them.
They actually have bodysuits too. Cooling bodysuits.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The vest.
Well, these would actually look like a jumpsuit for dogs.
Oh, I know the one you're talking. I've never seen one.
I can't see getting that.
I've seen that like in pictures and on TV. Yeah. I've never seen it in person. A vest I've seen in person.
Yes. Yeah, and that looks like any kind of vest that you would see like a working dog wear.
Yeah, but it cools them down. Yes.
Except it's a cooling gel.
Yeah, but we don't keep our girls out in the heat long enough to buy one of those.
Right. They don't need it.
If they got hot and like if our car broke down and they got that hot before they ever got that hot, we would have called for a ride.
Oh yeah.
We'd have called AAA a long time before that. If I had to, I would have picked them up and carried them somewhere. I don't care if it was a restaurant. I'd have gone inside with them. I'd be like, my dogs are hot. I need to cool them down. I don't care if it's legal or not.
Yeah, I agree. You know? I totes my goats. Yeah. So I mean, it's like, well, our pugs get overexcited anyways. So it doesn't matter. You put them in the car, take them to the vet. Forget it. By the time you get to the vet, their tongue's hanging out. I mean, it's down to their knees.
Unless there's just one of them in the car.
Yes and no. They still get overexcited.
If it's just one of them with me in the car, they don't. I can do one. I can't do both. If it's both, they get overexcited.
Yeah. Well,
if it's one, they're each individually fine with me in the car.
Sure.
But I'm not twins.
You're not.
No, I'm not. So we don't leave them outside. We make sure that they don't stay out in the heat. We don't leave them outside in the yard. I was pretty good about like not even leaving them outside in the yard much up in New York, where I had a really lush green yard, lots of shade, lived in a great neighborhood, had lived there for a long time. I had a doggy door there, and if we let them out, or if the doggy door was open, the screen door, the house was open. So if they barked, I heard and I could come outside. I never left the house open so they could go in and out if I was asleep. If I thought I was going to fall asleep while they were outside, I went outside and slept on the Chase Lounge.
It's like, get in here, let's go.
Otherwise
it's nap time.
Yeah, otherwise they were inside with me because I didn't want to worry about them outside alone.
This is true.
And so we've kept that same thing. Like since we've been here, even I've taken a nap with them outside in the early morning out on the futon.
Well, yeah. Well, like I said, like you said,
In the winter, but
you
not
just
in
have
that
you
now.
just have to pay attention. They're like a kid.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention.
Yeah, because
You wouldn't leave your kid in the car. Why would you leave your dog in the car?
exactly. It's just the same way. It's people leave the windows down. If you wouldn't let your kids stick their head out the window, why do people let their dogs stick
I mean,
their head out the
granted,
window?
growing up, did I sit in the car? Yeah, I sat in the car like mom and dad ran in the store.
That was different back then.
I know, but how's it different then versus now?
Well, I'm talking about crime there, but I'm not talking about the heat.
Well, yeah, this is true.
Plus the temperature. Even out here, the temperature is a lot hotter now than it was, 40 years ago.
True.
It really is. And
it's a dry heat, though.
Yeah, it's a dry heat.
But well, the reason why it's gotten worse is because more and more people are installing pools, so there's more humidity in
and
the air.
There's a lot less agriculture here in the valley than there used to be.
Correct.
And there's a lot more pavement and bricks and buildings, because when I moved here in 1981, in January of 81,
there was only 1 million people in the valley.
I don't know, I'd have to Google it, but I know that when I moved in, I moved in with my sister and Joe.
Yeah, the 60 only went to country club. It was a 2-lane road. And you had to, once you got to the end of the road, you had to get out.
2 lanes each direction.
Yeah, and once you got to the end of the road, you had to get out and get in a horse and buggy.
Anyway.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
I'm going to horse and buggy your ass. I swear to God, Patrick.
I'm sorry. I remember when Janet said she was here and 60 went to ended at Country Club, which is 87.
So my sister, I lived with my sister at Country Club in Brown, which is north of 60.
Yes.
The 101, 202, 303 did not exist.
Didn't exist.
10, 17, and 60 did. That was it.
Yeah.
And 60 stopped at 87. And when you went east from there, it was pastures, cornfield, bean fields, etc., wheat fields, everything. And when you went south into Chandler, where we lived prior to where we live now, you drove down the 2-lane blacktops through the cornfields and the wheat fields and past the sheep pastures and the horse pastures
and the cow
and
fields
everything
and
else
the pig fields
to get to the 1 lane or to the 1 stoplight in the center of town of Chandler.
Yeah,
it was not the city it is now. Where we lived in Chandler was fields when I lived there before. None of that existed.
Right.
So
here we are 20, 30, 40 years later.
All these years later, all of the pavement, all of the building, all of the infrastructure and everything else, that raises the heat.
Yes.
It's a proven fact. If you've got tons of blacktop versus tons of greenery, the greenery keeps it cooler than the blacktop, and the concrete and the steel and the glass.
We're a brown state.
Well, and it used to be, it's just like it used to be that, no building could be over 8 stories high.
Yeah. Now
that's long since gone.
Yeah. They changed that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Building bigger, better, stronger.
So
no matter what type of pet you own, they do bring joy and comfort, but
yes,
it's also a proven fact that they bring a sense of calm.
Yes.
And less stress.
Yeah, they help with stress. I agree.
So that's a plus for having them with.
True.
That's a 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Speaking of which, give us a thumbs up on the video.
And
subscribe to the show.
Another good reason I want a pet is for exercise.
Unless
it's a pug in Arizona.
Unless it's a pug in Arizona, you're not going to actually kind of you will, because the pug will give up walking and then you'll have to pick it up and carry it. So it'd be like carrying like a weight. So that's a kind of exercise.
I have carried the 2 22-pound weights home, one under each arm, the last 3 blocks.
That's I wish the day I saw you doing that, I had my phone on me, because I would have videoed that. and sent that in America's Funniest Home Videos. That was fucking hilarious. Sorry, it was. That was some funny shit right there. Let
it was
me
a
tell
good
you.
exercise. But if you have to get up and get out and walk your dog, that means you have to get up and get out and walk.
That's right.
That's called exercise.
Movement and laughter.
And love.
And love will help keep you young.
Yep. And
I mean, look at Janet. She's still 29.
I know. Helps keep you young. And
Look at her.
helps you
Watch,
stay in,
watch this. I can make her.
shape.
I can make her blush.
And it helps you lose
can,
weight if you're
watch
trying
this.
to
I can
lose
make.
weight.
I can make her blush.
But wait, if your dog is fat and sassy, chances are you are too, Patrick. Okay, now what?
Look, I do 12-ounce brown bottle curls.
And your point is?
I'm still working on the 6-pack.
Okay, keep working.
Whatever, okay?
I'm waiting for that blush.
I said you're 29.
Oh, you were supposed to make me blush.
Yeah.
Oh,
People
okay.
should come check you out on YouTube and see how beautiful you are.
I too love you.
That's 18wheeltalk.com/YouTube.
Yeah. Headphones on and hair pulled up. I look like I'm practically bald.
Oh, God, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a good look. I do have hair, people, see? Anyway, so laughter. I don't know about your pets, but ours are comedians.
God.
Pugs are kind of known for being clowns. You hear a lot about it from other pug owners. Cailin, I would say, is our family clown.
You know, I've noticed pugs are getting more notoriety lately.
You notice it on TV, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of more pug commercials.
You see them in more and more are in commercials, on TV shows.
Yeah.
In movies.
Yeah. Cartoon movies.
Yeah,
even.
cartoon. Yeah. It's hilarious. And they're the clowns.
Yes, always.
I think they got notoriety because of Men in Black, because of Frankie. Frank.
Yeah.
I think
Frank the pug might have started, but there's so much other that so many other places and everything. They're a very popular breed.
Yes, they are.
We've had ours long enough that we didn't just like join the
fat and sassy.
Yeah, like their daddy, fat and sassy. So Frankie is our clown.
Well,
her favorite thing is
they get the plumpness from me. They get the sassiness from you.
Oh, that's sweet. Anyway, so Frankie's our clown. She likes to, when she wants to play, the teddy bear that Patrick spoke of is
this isn't a small teddy bear either. It's about as big as a pug.
Is actually a white teddy bear that I bought when I first got Miss Taz back in spring of 1997. She was born February. She was born February 11th of 97, and 6 weeks later she was mine. And when I brought her home to a 2.5, 3 foot teddy bear, white teddy bear that lays down, and it was her bed. I still have said teddy bear, and the girls, that's their bed in the front room. But Frankie likes to run underneath the teddy bear.
That's a wrestling match on the living room floor.
Frankie likes to run under the teddy bear and roll over on her back and kick it with her feet, or stand up with it on top of her and run around with the teddy bear on her back.
I'd be doing something on my phone, and out of the corner of my eye, I see the bear moving. And I look over, I see the bear, no pug, but the bear's moving.
Yeah, and it's
because Frankie's under it.
Frankie's underneath it, moving the bear around. It happens so often.
Oh my God. Like I said, it's like WrestleMania every so often.
Or she flops down on it and kicks her sister. Like, play with me.
Let's go.
Game on.
Rumble in the jungle, baby. You, me, and the bear. Let's go.
And Cushla usually does. She's like, okay, fine.
Which leads to the NASCAR 500.
Yes. The house we currently live in has a loop that they can run, because the den we're in has 2 doors, so they can run a loop from den to hallway to dining room to front room and back.
Oh my God.
They take advantage of it. And then they do the front room around the coffee table too.
Then they pant.
And then they go to get a drink and pass out on the tile floor.
So. And
Cushla is more of the lie upside down everywhere with their tongue sticking out, stuck to her forehead. Covering her eyes, and let's just be cute and carry me everywhere. And Kyle, he will carry her everywhere. I'm like, okay, she's never going to walk again if it's up to him.
Yep.
I'm like, Kyle, she can walk. Nope. He picks,
Spoiled.
but then because Cushla got carried, Frankie just looks at him like, I'm not walking.
Yeah. It's like,
You carried her. Come get me.
so now he has to carry 2 pugs under his arms.
Yeah. He picks Cushla up and carries her from the couch to the front door for that midnight walk.
Yep.
Then he has to pick Cailin up and do the same thing because
Yep.
he carried the sister.
Yep.
What's good?
What's
one
good?
is
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that. You can't
even
do one and
Steven's in
not
this
the other.
family.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, but, you know, open that refrigerator where they know the eggs are at or the soft food's at.
I swear, Frankie.
Microwave goes off.
You know the suction sound when you open your refrigerator? I swear to God, it says, Frankie, because every time I open the refrigerator, boom, she's there. Like, where did you come from?
She could be outside a block away. You open the refrigerator and she's there.
It's like, Frank.
Yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they know.
I don't know.
I hope.
Any final words?
Yeah, I was just starting to say something. I
bad.
hope that everyone enjoyed this, but I also hope you learned something about how to keep your animals cooler in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It is really important, and I was trying to make a side note about animals being in the backs of pickups. I have seen an accident where dogs were thrown from the back of a pickup.
Uh-huh.
It was back in the 80s, and a truck was rear-ended at a stoplight. He had a couple big dogs and a couple smaller dogs in the back of his pickup, and the big dogs jumped and the small dogs were thrown from the pickup. Yeah. Because I was like in a parking lot nearby, I was able to go help. The dogs, I was lucky, came to me. But you don't want your animals, thrown from a pickup. And my sister was the one that she's the reason I bought the goggles. For first Cushla worm, and then Frankie when she had to have her eye removed because she was abused by her previous owner. She wore the goggles next, and that's why they don't get to stick their heads out the window, but a lot of people don't realize that, with all the debris on the ground.
Well, yeah,
debris gets picked up, animals lose their eyes. If your animal's in the back of a truck, oh, that's really cute, they must love the fresh air. Boom, you get hit, that animal could get killed really easy if it's in the back of a pickup. Most pug owners, I've noticed, have the cutest car seats for their dog you've ever seen in your life.
I'm sorry, that's
it's adorable. I would so buy
you
one.
Call it adorable, I call it overkill.
No, I think it's really
they don't
cute.
need to be in the car.
They do if they're going to the vet or to the groomer or to the store shopping. They go to the doggy store shopping, Tell Steffi and Smokey that they can't go shopping.
I didn't say they couldn't go shopping.
Oh, okay, fine.
They're just not going to go in a car with me.
Oh, that's how it is. So I can buy car seats for when they go with me.
No.
Oh. Anyway. Everything that we use that we've mentioned in the show, there will be links for.
Yep. Because
everything we use that we mentioned, we're really happy with.
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, we're going to post links in the show notes. Let y'all know what we there might be something that people have been trying to find and just never knew it existed.
Yeah, or thought, oh, this would be a great idea. Wonder where I could find it.
And then guess what? We know where to find it.
I'm really into research. I mean, really into researching stuff.
Really into research.
Yeah.
Hey, who?
Patrick, behave.
Anywho.
You hear me?
Say goodbye, Janet.
Goodbye, Janet.
Stop doing bunny ears.
Oh,
just knock it off. Stop. Seriously. Say goodbye, Janet.
Goodbye, Janet.
Goodbye, everybody.